Hi, how are you feeling this morning? My mom told me that you called her and told her that she had to be rushed to the hospital. I'm so sorry that I didn't answer the phone and I was busy helping my dad with something.
Hey, my love. I understand. It's fine.
How's our baby?
She has not told you yet, has she?
I'm assuming that she's on the way from the hospital and that's why she didn't update me on your condition. What exactly happened? My mom was crying too much when she called me, so I couldn't get any information except the fact that you suddenly fell.
I was at home baking when suddenly I felt a sharp pain go through me, especially my back. The next thing that I knew, I was on the floor. Everything hurt and there was blood. Luckily, I was able to call the ambulance and I got a hold of your mom, who came to the hospital. She stayed the whole night with me and made sure that I was okay.
Okay then, I'm assuming that it was a minor complication. Tell me that our baby's okay.
You will have to talk to your mother about that. I don't want to tell you this over the phone.
No, I needed to know. I barely slept thinking about it. My father refused to let me go to the hospital, saying that my mom was going to take care of you. Is it because something happened that they're trying to shield me from?
Yes, something that happened, and your mother is the best person to break this news to you.
I hear a car pulling into the driveway. It must be her.
Okay, tell me when you have spoken. I love you, Ivan.
How dare you not tell me that you lost my child?
The doctor said that since I was still in the first few months there was a high chance of this happening.
Is it because I made you do all the housework and didn't give you enough rest? Is it because I allowed you to go hiking last week? I should have never let you leave the house.
No, it is not your fault or mine. There was simply a complication and I lost our child. I am just glad that I was not alone. Last night was so difficult.
Mother should have allowed me to come and be with you. We lost the child together.
I know, but she didn't know how you were going to take it. You can come and see me today. The doctors want to speak to both of us about what to do next.
Will we be able to have a child again?
I don't see why not, but we will have to speak to him.
Alright, I'm on my way. Do you need anything?
Please bring me something to eat and some chocolate. The food here is not my liking.
More like it's terrible. Remember when I hurt my leg?
Yes, it was when we just had met and you didn't show up for our date. I thought you stood me up, but when you told me what happened, I immediately came to see you.
You brought the most delicious donuts too, as if you knew that I needed something that tasted better than whatever they were feeding me. I knew then that I was gonna marry you. We will get through this. I'm here with you.
Thank you so much, my love. All I need is you by my side. Hey, Mom. Hey, my dear daughter-in-law. How are you feeling? The doctor put me on bed rest for a month, so as to not strain my body further. Will you be able to conceive again? Yes, I got to go to the hospital in time, so there should be no problem. I need to just take it easy for a while so that something like that does not happen again. Well then, get better soon, so that you can try again. This house is starting to feel very lonely without Layla. I wish we were a grandchild. I am so excited about the family vacation. I was really looking forward to it, but I hope the rest of the family will have fun. Send some postcards for us. Who's us? My husband and I? Surely we don't expect him to miss the annual family trip. Yes, he can. Why not? Well, my dear, we have this trip every year. It is very important. I thought he already told you that he looked for someone to take care of you for the next few weeks. I believe that you'll be fine. You are strong. But I cannot be alone during this time. I need him. You and I both know that my son cannot cook, clean, and do basic stuff. I wonder why. What are you trying to say? I am saying that I am his wife. I have just had a miscarriage and I need him to be with me for emotional support because he is the only person who knows how I feel at the moment. Get some therapy if you need some emotional support. But my son is coming on the family trip. We'll leave in 2 days' time. I'm sure by then he would have finished making some alternative arrangements. Fine, I will speak to him, but I don't like such things being discussed in my absence. I am also part of this family. Well, you are extended part of this family, and we're nearly the mother of my grandchild. Sorry if I overstep my boundaries. When were you going to tell me that you're going to leave me for about a month so that you can take a trip with your family?
Who told you that?
So you were not even planning on telling me. You were just going to get on that plane in 2 days' time and leave me bedridden?
I've been trying to find someone who can take care of you during this time. I can't miss it. You know that I haven't seen my sister in such a long time, and I'd like to spend more time with the rest of the family because we never get to due to our busy schedules.
Oh, I understand now. Fine, you can go.
Really?
You're clearly only ever going to listen to your mother. Let me not stop you from doing what she wants. She's the one you care about, more than me and our child that we have just lost. Go, and have fun while I sit here and suffer.
Please, don't be like that.
Okay, fine. If you have found someone to help me, then you can go.
I love you so much. We'll call every day, and I'll make it up to you when I come back.
Alright, my love.
Hi, I heard about what happened. How are you holding up?
I'm on bed rest for now. I have someone to take care of me and lots of books to read.
I'm happy to know that. Take all the time you need.
Thank you so much for checking up on me.
The substitute is doing a good job so far. I'll let you know if there's anything that we need from you.
Thank you. Please do, because my mind is going crazy since I am stuck here.
I can bring you some journals to read.
Really? That would be so kind.
There's also a student doing her thesis who needs help. She has a hard time understanding her mentor and the methods, so she's falling behind.
Send her through to me. I can schedule a video call with her and help her. Thank you so much for checking up on me.
You're the only colleague I can stand here. I need you to get better because this place is empty without you.
You need to fill me in on everything.
When you can, I can come and visit you. I'm sure Ivan won't mind.
You can come every day if you want because he's not here.
What do you mean he's not here?
His dad. He went on a vacation with his mom.
But you're bedridden for a month and you've just had a miscarriage. I would never leave my wife at home so that I can go on holiday with my family. Damn, you must be mad at him.
What can I do when he cannot think for himself? His mother makes all the decisions and he just goes with them. He does not even see that she is toxic.
I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. Are you at least calling him and texting him every day?
Yes, but the time difference makes everything that much more difficult.
Tell me about it.
I must let you get back to work. Thank you, though.
Okay, get well soon.
Hey, Layla. How's the holiday going?
Hey sis, it is going well. I am just so glad to be away from the boring textbooks. I hate college so much.
Well, it's not that they're boring. It's your approach to them.
Oh yes, you would know that since you work at a university.
Yes, I just wanted you to check on your brother for me. Let him know that I have been trying to call him for an hour.
Yes, I will do that. He was out surfing the last time that I checked, which must be why he did not answer the phone.
Oh, it happens. Tell him to call me ASAP. I want to talk to him about something.
Will do so.
I heard you were looking for Ivan.
Yeah, I have good news. The doctor did a checkup on me, and I am completely fine. I recovered better than he thought.
That is great. There is something which I need to tell you. I am happy that you're back to your old self because I am going to need you to be out of that house by the time we get back from our vacation.
Now,
Why would I do that? This is my house. Because we do not think that you'll be strong enough to carry another child. We need a strong woman to carry the heir of this family. I have already told you that I'm fine. What are the chances that you'll not lose another one?
what will kicking me out solve?
We will make space for the girl that we have found for him.
I am married to Ivan. You cannot do that.
We are sorry to do this to you, but we must do what is best for this family's legacy.
Why does me having a child have to be so important? We can adopt and use other methods. And who is to see that I cannot carry the term?
Really? You think I don't know what your doctor said there's a 30% chance you could have another miscarriage?
That is a very low chance. Also, where did you get such confidential information? It is none of your business.
I saw the email your doctor sent to my son. I was already looking for someone for him. I knew you would not be able to carry to full term. So, do us all a favor and be gone by the time we come back.
Do you know that your mother found you another woman?
Babe, I can explain.
After all that we've been through, you are allowing her to kick me out like a dog? What happened to all the promises you made to me? So, I guess this is how you plan to make it up to me, by replacing me. You are the most spineless man I have ever met in my life.
Of course I wouldn't discard you. I have a plan, and all I want is for you to trust me.
How can I just blindly trust you without knowing what the plan is?
You'll need to leave the house so that the new woman can move in with me. I'll have a child with her, and as soon as that's done, I'll pay her and she'll leave. You'll come back, and not even my mother can stop you. I had to pretend to go along with this so that she couldn't cause drama.
How is that any better than what your mother suggested? In fact, it is worse. You expect me to let you have a child with another woman just to please your family. You could have a child with me, your wife, and your love. Tell your mother that you're done letting her control your life. You are a grown man, and you can make your own decisions.
She's my mother, and she's just coming from a place of loneliness. Once we have a child, she'll back off. I also don't want to put a strain on your body. 30% is just too high of a risk to let you carry another child.
It is my body, so let me decide.
Do you know that you could also be risking your life?
It's my life to risk, not yours.
What will I tell your family when something goes wrong with you? How am I to tell them that their daughter is hurt because of me?
You have already hurt me enough by leaving me alone for a month while you went on a holiday with your parents. So, do you really think that you can hurt me even more? I am my own person, unlike you.
I ask you to please be rational. I know that you're not thinking straight right now.
I always have to think for the both of us. I do everything for us, yet you don't see it. You never take my side. Now, she wants me to leave my own house. Next thing she'll be making that girl marry you.
She would not. We have an agreement with the girl. She's just to give birth and then she leaves.
Does your mother know that?
Well, she's not thinking that far ahead.
You're making it very hard for me to trust you. All you do is make excuses. You don't consider the sacrifice I make for us.
My love.
I will think about it. Hi, I have thought about it. I will leave. Glad to see that you have common sense. Sure, do not worry. I will find you a place to stay. We will support you. Will she be permanent? How can this work when he has a wife? All that we are focused on right now is the heirs of the family, something which you failed to get us. You are not in position to be negotiating. You are dependent on my son and his mercy. As you have seen, he only listens to me, so be careful about how you address me, because you could leave that house and never come back. What? My dear, you have not been working for over a month. I know that you have no income and no money. Thank goodness for my son who paid a nurse to take care of you and made sure that you were not starving. You know what? You're alright. I guess my hormones are just all over the place and I have not been thinking. Don't worry. Now I know exactly what I must do. I will leave the house. But once the baby is there, she will leave, right? If this is what you want? Yes, that is what he promised me. Make sure that you don't get in the way. For I can tell him to take back everything he said. I know you work at a college or whatever, but can you really start over with nothing? I highly doubt that. Whatever you say. Look, I know that you guys love each other. I don't think that you are a bad person, but the baby thing is what stresses me out. Know this, I am his mother, the woman he loves more than you. What I say goes. I know, I have seen. I will have someone call you so that you can start moving out. We're coming back by the end of this week, and you will have to be gone. That is if you still want our financial support. Okay, I will do that. Just please do not separate me from my husband. Just cooperate, and we will be fine. You will understand one day. I want to say when you have your own kids, but that is not in the cards right now. But either way, you will see that you will have to make some sacrifices for your family. I understand where you're coming from. I'll be gone by the end of the week.
Hey, you've been awfully quiet lately. I take it that Ivan's back home?
Oh, he will be in a few days, and he expects me to be gone by then.
Why?
So he can move in with another woman.
What? Where would he get someone else?
His mom found him someone else who can bear him a child. Now the whole family's trying to play mind games with me and make me believe that he's just bringing her here so they can have a child together.
Why would they kick you out then?
I think that the girl does not know that this man already has a wife. I am a university professor. Do they really think that I am dumb?
They must think so.
Well, first of all, they don't know that I am a professor. They know I work in education, but not how big my role is. They also think that he is the breadwinner.
He's been unemployed for 3 years. Speaking of, don't tell me that you're still going to support him financially after all he did.
Well, it's not as simple as that. He's not the real villain here. The real monster is his mother. She's been poisoning and controlling him. I agreed to let him pretend to be the breadwinner because he was scared on how it would look to his family. He also did not want them to be stressed because he was having financial difficulties.
But then just expose him. How's he gonna pay the bills then?
Well, that is where the new girl comes from.
How?
They lied and said that she's doing this for money, but she's not. She comes from a wealthy family.
If she comes with money, then he won't need you. He'll have both money and a baby.
Yes, he wants to keep them on leash because he has not gotten a hold of her money yet.
How did you even find her?
Never underestimate a woman scorned. That is all that I can tell you. Hi, tell me when you have landed.
I will. I take it that everything is going according to plan?
Yes, it is. I have taken everything. Please make sure that you visit me. I miss you so much.
I miss you too. You have no idea, but you know I'm doing this for you. Once she's gone, then you can come back and we'll raise the baby together.
Promise me, no matter what your mother says.
I promise, my love, that you and I are going to be living together, happily.
Good. I have already paid all the bills. And you have a card, right? For all the expenses?
I do, and soon you won't have to pay any bills.
Why?
While on holiday, I met a man who's very rich and owns multiple hotels. He promised me a managerial position.
Wow. That is amazing and so out of the blue.
Yes, I promise that I'll take care of you. What's the status of your job at the university?
They found a replacement, but I'll have to ask them to resignate me. They're trying their hardest, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that. You do have money for your apartment and everything, right?
Yes, all sorted out. Hi, Layla. Can you do me a favor? Hi, Kelly. How are you holding up? I am so sorry that it is happening to you. I wish that I could have told you when I found out, but then my parents would have killed me. Oh, don't worry about me. I wanted to ask if you could go to my house and bring me something I left in the home office. It is a small flash drive, pink. I need it for some research I'm doing. You are in luck. I'm going to Ivan's house today because there is a family dinner. That is great. Get it for me. I forgot it when I was packing. It is the least I can do. Are you okay though? Of course. It will be okay. This is temporary. I hope you find another job soon. I know. I will. And soon I'll be back with my husband and my baby. Yes, that'll be great. I must go now. I have someone calling me. Thank you, Layla. Anytime. And you never come back to this house. Not you, or your tramp, or your traitorous family.
How could you ruin everything in front of Sonia like that? Now she doesn't want to have a baby with me.
You think that just because I had a miscarriage, I lost my mind? No sane woman would allow her unemployed husband to claim to be a breadwinner. But I did because I was stupid, and I did not want to hurt your precious little ego.
I'm grateful. You didn't have to do that. But now you told my family that I'm unemployed.
I told them the truth. Something which appears to have escaped you. Oh, and I knew about your plan to replace me with the hotel heiress before she even got on that plane. You decided to hide me away so that I would not ruin your plan to get a baby and a free payday. Well, now you are not getting anything.
Because of you, she's decided to leave the country.
Thank goodness she escaped.
How did you know that we were all having dinner tonight? How could you kick me out when we've been through so much together?
You treat me like less than dirt. I don't want you in my house. Yes, my house, not yours. I pay all the bills. I buy the food and give you money so that your family can think that you're the decent man. Hey, I know your mother loves you, and she will take you back with an open arms.
What have you done?
Do not blame me. Blame yourself. What game are you playing? Even if you kick him out, you do not have a job. I do. They have been paying me for the past month. I never lost my job. I was on leave. What do you not know is that I am a university professor at the largest government university in this country. You assumed I got fired.
Now I allowed you to believe that because it gave me time to make a plan to teach you a lesson. So this whole time my son has not been working and has depended on you. He has. Why did you never say something? Why did you allow us to kick you out of your own house? If I said something, you were going to take advantage of me and my kindness. I would have never known if you were being genuine or not. Now I know that the whole family is a bunch of greedy parasites. It does not matter. Even if you divorce, you will have to pay alimony to my son since he does not work. I will divorce him. I'm not scared of your family. He has proven that he's spineless, so I will treat him as such. You thought that you ruined him by kicking me out. Well, I'm here to support him. I will make sure that you pay him what is due to him. I've already taught you a lesson once, and you don't even want to rest before I teach you another one? You are nobody. Sure, you have a fancy title and all, but my son has me in his corner. I'll never let you kick him out of his house and cost him such a big opportunity. Aha! Game on! Well, that is settled. I am finally got rid of them.
What was the outcome? And so quick?
It was simple. They could not even afford a good lawyer. They had some unprepared idiot representing them. I don't have to pay him everything. Instead, he must look for a job and pay me $20,000 once off for what he put me through. He nearly committed a big gamey after all.
He's lucky that you put an end to those charades before they got to that point.
Imagine if I had been stupid enough to believe him. I could be sitting right now, while another woman takes my life.
He's always been like that. He was just good at hiding it as long as you were beneficial to him.
But his biggest strength, his mom became his biggest weakness when she assumed that I was of no use to him and decided to replace me.
He didn't even have a brain of his own. Otherwise, he was gonna see that he made a very stupid decision.
I am glad that all this happened. And to be honest, maybe that miscarriage was just God telling me that I was not supposed to have a child with someone like him.
You'll find someone worthy of you one day.
I hope so. Thanks for the support, friend.
You're welcome to join me and my wife for dinner anytime. You must be feeling a bit lonely.
Loneliness is something that I've gotten used to. But thank you for the offer. I will come by one day.
Also, it's great to have you back at work.
I am happy to be back. Hi, Kelly. Sorry to bother you. You probably don't want to talk to me ever again. It just don't bother at all. And you're not the one who wronged me. I just want to thank you for the advice that you gave me about college. Which one? About the attitude that I should have to it. I decided to change the course which my mother made me take. I am in a new field now and my marks have drastically improved. Does your mother know? She is surprisingly okay with it. All she does is focus on Ivan these days and she does not see me. I'm happy for you. Work hard and you will succeed. I got my settlement in a few weeks. Ivan did not look for a job. Instead, his mother bailed him out as she usually does and used her savings. He is still living in his mother's house, does not want to work, and is gaining a lot of weight. As for myself, I'm doing well at work, and I met someone new. It is still new, but he already treats me so much better. I cannot believe that just the bare minimum of him paying for a date is so shocking to me.
Mom, why'd you not remove my clothes from the washing line? There were clothes that I needed to wear this weekend. Well, I took my son's clothes. As for yourself, that's not my problem. You should pay attention to things that happen in your household. I won't be able to help you forever, you know. If you want to know what will ruin your marriage, it's your laziness. Look, I get that you're my mother-in-law, but that doesn't mean that you get to mistreat me. I'm tired of having you mistreat me. Keep on going. Don't forget that this is my house. You left your own house. I'll tell your son to put you into an old age home. You see? You do not respect me. You don't want to learn. Before I started living here, you had no problem keeping the house clean. I wouldn't have time to clean the house if I didn't have to run errands for you 24/7 because you can't drive. I have no idea what's wrong with public transport. You've grown confident, my dear. Do not forget that you have no job. My son takes care of you. He would sooner kick you out than kick his own mother out. All I was saying is that you could have taken my clothes off the washing line. I would have done the same for you. We live in the same house. Therefore, we should help each other. Give me that $100 that I saw in your wallet. I need to go into town and buy herbs. I can give you half. I need to use the rest to pay for my editing software. The license has expired. I don't get why you spend all day on that computer, as if it brings anything to this house. I'm a graphic designer. Oh, really? How much money are you making? You never want to say how much because you're not making any money. Luckily, my son is kind enough to allow you to continue with your little hobby. I think he should ban you from working. He provides for you. Your job should be able to take care of his home. I take care of my husband. I make sure he comes home to a clean house and that there's warm food for him at the table every day. But nothing's ever good enough. You know what? Get the money that you need from your son because I've decided that I don't want to help you. But I need to buy my herbs. We need them to make sure that our food is tasty and healthy. Everyone hates those things. They're overpriced and overrated. I need to make actual money, not spend it, you know. Speaking of, we need to cut out at least 20% on bills. There are a lot of useless appliances in this house that we need to stop using. My son is not so poor that he can't afford some extra bills. You do know that we're on a mortgage, right? We need to make the monthly payment and also save for the future. You're incredibly annoying and loud. You want to have an opinion on everything, and it's very annoying. You know, if you're not careful, then Layla will be my new daughter-in-law soon. Have you seen her these days? She's glowing and so polite. I'm sure she would give my son kids, and she would take care of his home. Then get him married to her then. Chill, I was just joking. Despite what you think, I don't hate you. I just need you to do better. I'm your mother-in-law, and if you take care of me, then you'll get blessings in your life. Do you understand that? Sure, mother-in-law. Hey, love.
Hi, my darling. Is everything okay at home?
Yes, everything's okay. I've just gotten a letter from the bank.
Oh no, did we miss a payment?
No, we didn't miss the payment. The house is officially paid off.
Wow, that was quick.
Well, I did tell you that choosing a higher monthly repayment definitely helps to avoid crazy interest in the end. We need to celebrate.
Make a reservation at your favorite restaurant.
Awesome! Reservation for 3 coming right up.
Oh, you're including Mom? I didn't think you'd want her there.
Of course I should include her. She can celebrate with us. It's a very important milestone that we're reaching. And we have to include her. Now that we've gotten the mortgage out of the way, we could start working on our baby.
Perfect. Hi, can you go along with Mom? I have to finish up some things at work.
That's not a problem. See you later. Hey, where'd you sleep last night? I called the office and you were nowhere to be found.
Gosh, you always nag me.
Is there another woman?
I went out. Do I have to let you put a tracker on me as well? If you don't like what I'm doing, then leave.
So just because the mortgage is paid off, you've now changed your tune? I don't know what you and your mother have been lying to each other about, but I'm going nowhere. You will tell me where you are if you can't come home at night. I'm your wife.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Your mother's trying to kick me out.
And what does that have to do with me?
You cannot seriously be telling me that. I'm your wife, and your mom is kicking me out. Will you let her do that to me?
Just leave, Fiona.
Wow, it's a sad day when my own husband will not take my side. She's calling me names and telling me that I'm a freeloader. It's not fair. I've also been contributing with my salary.
Leave. Do not make a scene. I paid the mortgage, so the house does not belong to you.
Okay, I'll leave, but if you think that this will be the last you hear from me, then you're truly deranged. I told you that one day you'd leave this house, but you didn't believe me. Your son has no right to allow you to kick me out. Yet, you're out of this house and I live here. We've already gotten a replacement for you. And I must say, she's doing a good job cleaning your bedroom, which will soon be hers. What do you mean? Your husband found a Layla, a woman worthy of him. He'll give you some money to survive for a while, of course, but it won't be for a long time. Oh, and he told me that you two signed a prenup. You're dumber than you look, I must say. If you think you'll get away with this, then you're terribly mistaken. That house is mine. I contributed to the mortgage. No, you did not. I paid 100% of it. Despite what your son said, my salary went to the mortgage while he took care of some small things because he doesn't earn as much as me. He obviously made himself look like the breadwinner as a show to you. And I let him for his tiny, fragile ego, even though you two made me work like a slave as if I don't contribute to anything in this house. Now you're making things up. Hi, Rena. Hi, how have you been? A mess. Well, as we discussed in your emails, we just need to present a few documents and get the court order to evict them from the house. Everything should be ready by tomorrow. Thank goodness I signed a prenup when I got married. Otherwise, I'd be crying right now. Good thing you had me as a lawyer to advise you. These days, love is not enough for a relationship. You should protect your assets because you never know what your partner could be planning. Yes, what my partner was planning was to let his younger girlfriend, which I'm sure his mom got for him, to move in with him as soon as I moved out. Don't worry, the process is simple. He has no right to be in that house. I can't wait to see his face when I kick all 3 of them out. We'll let you know when everything's ready. You should come and fetch the rest of your things. I'm not entering that house while you still live in it with your son's floozy. That is his future wife I got for him. She's better than you in every aspect. She's more beautiful and obedient. That's all you care about because you guys used me to pay off the mortgage. I hope that it was worth it, betraying me like that. My dear, I owe you no loyalty. My son is so much happier with her. He's been wanting to leave you for a long time. It was such a nice surprise when you told us that the mortgage was paid off. Now it's time for divorce, where you'll not get anything from my son. He can keep his coins. I have a job, and I can take care of myself. That's a hobby, not a job. Keep telling yourself that. It's a remote job. Even if I don't have to work at an office every day, I still get paid. And it's so much more than your son gets. And without having to take care of you, my life is only going to improve from now on. Keep dreaming. And tell your son that he has my number. He doesn't have to be a coward and send you to fight his battles. I'm coming to your house later on today with my lawyer to discuss our separation. Please be there or send your crony, I don't care. And that new girlfriend of yours better not show her face in my presence. I haven't been able to release the anger I feel from your betrayal yet. I will not be responsible for what I do to her.
Yes, ma'am. I cannot wait till I have you out of my life. You nag me day and night. Even when we're separating, you still have demands.
I'm allowed to have demands. You and your mother have silenced me for far too long. I'll be coming with my lawyer at 7 p.m. I hope that you've already informed your lawyer so we can get this over and done with.
Yes, no problem. What you did is illegal. I'm the one who paid that mortgage.
No, you're not. Did you really think I was that dumb? I made sure that everything was in my name from the first day that I started paying for it. My older sister once got married to someone, worked hard, and bought the property, then ended up losing everything because she didn't protect her assets. I learned from her. I was silent for all those years because I loved you. And I didn't mind that people thought you were the breadwinner. All that to protect your fragile ego.
So you decided to kick us all out of the house without warning.
Your mom didn't give me a warning either. She just decided to throw me out, and you didn't stop her when you should have. It's my house, and I did tell you that you were not going to get away with it. You can go stay at your mother's house, but it would be a cold day in hell before I let another woman stay in this house that she didn't work for. This is pretty much my life's work, the biggest and most important thing that I've ever bought. There's no way I was going to give it up to you and your mom. I knew that she wanted me out a long time ago, but I had no idea that you were also plotting with her.
I'll fight you and get the house, which is mine. Everything was in my name. I made the payments. I don't understand how you managed to do this.
Let me explain it to you in layman's terms. It was my money. I'm the one who signed the mortgage, and I have proof. Therefore, the house is in my name. I let you think that it was yours for the sake of peace. I didn't know you were waiting to stab me in the back.
It's not right. I will get my house back. Even if you want, who do you think will marry you now? People are laughing at you because a young woman managed to take your place. You've gotten so unattractive over the years. I used to be ashamed to call you my wife.
I'm sure it was the hardest job of your life, pretending to be a good person, just so that you could get my house, but alas, you wasted years of your life. How does it feel to be back at your mother's house? I wonder how long your girlfriend will last.
I don't intend to stay down for too long, so don't celebrate. I'll buy my own house and have a beautiful family with her.
I wish you the best of luck then. Hi, Fiona. Samantha, what's wrong? I saw that you recently started working with Mr. Lorenzo's company. Okay, I heard that there are vacancies there. I was hoping that you would get Alex a job. Why? What happened to his old job? The company went bankrupt and he was one of the first to be let go. His wife is pregnant now. I have to use my savings to support them, but those savings are for my retirement. He'll have to apply for the job like a regular person. I'm sorry. Mr. Lorenzo is a client of mine. I don't have any power in his company. He already did, but the problem is that he doesn't have experience in event management. He is willing to work very hard, though. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything. I have to support him, and it's not easy. We're practically living on top of each other in this house. I see that he's still sending his mom to do his dirty work for him. I'll have to tell you once again that I cannot get him a job. You don't even have pity for me? But I used to be your mother-in-law. Our families used to be one. I wonder what your mother would say if she knew you were turning me away. She would say good riddance. Please delete my number and tell your son to as well. Very well, but you'll see that your life will not go well. It's not a good thing to refuse to help elders. After what you did to me, I owe you nothing. You're right, this is personal. You two tried to cheat me out of my own house, and now you're begging me for help. Karma works fast. Alex and his wife Layla are still living with Samantha. Samantha can't abuse Layla as she used to me, because Layla's parents are very respected in the church. As far as I know, Alex is working, but every time I see him, he looks homeless. I avoid him, of course. I'm living peacefully in my house, where no one tells me what to do or mistreats me.